idea, Dr. Sattler. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Oh! Hey! Okay. Eyes on me. Blue. Blue. Watch it. Charlie, hey! Don't give me that shit. Delta. Lock it up. Good. And we're moving.
And welcome to CP 101, and we are back after a short hiatus. I was having side effect issues with the chemo to the point where I couldn't talk, couldn't eat for, I don't know, 3 days. I experienced mouth sores and tongue sores. We all knew this was might happen. It's just a side effect of one of the chemos that I take. Saturday when I woke up, I had chemo Friday, and it was starting a little bit then, and then Saturday hit me pretty good, so I was pretty much down Saturday all day Sunday. I called off of work on Monday. I got a hold of the doctor on Monday, and they prescribed some medicines to counteract the side effects of the chemo, and today's Wednesday, so 3 days of taking the medicine, and it's already made a huge difference. So we've got the side effects somewhat under control, and that's always a good thing. So, but you've seen you've seen her, the girl with the tiger stripes, and then we've got what I call Blue. He's kind of sort of like Blue. I'm really not too happy with the blue stripe. I think I made it too wide. I should have made it much more narrower. But I didn't want to start all over. So what I did was basically mute it to make it really kind of blended in there. To me, I think I made it too wide, and I made it too bright. And I just didn't like the way it looked. It just wasn't what I had in my mind. And it's still really not what I had in my mind. So instead of starting all over, I just decided to mute it out to where it's not so strong. It looks okay. It's not too bad, but not what I was going for. But it'll be alright, I guess. Blue is about 3 different grays and a white. I stippled the colors on working from dark to light. And then I added the stripe, which was hand painted. All these have been hand painted. The blue is a blue ink from the Army painter. After hitting blue here, getting all the color on, getting the stripe on, I took some just a light mist of the Westport gray, went over him again. That's why I muted out the stripe. It wasn't so strong. So kind of sort of like I did her here, where I kind of muted out the stripes so they weren't so stark. I didn't want to look like the box art. The striping on the box art on both Raptors, to me, looked like it was stuck on with tape. I didn't want that. So I really wanted my patterns muted so they look a little bit more realistic, more like it was embedded in the pigment of their skin. That's why I muted everything. And that's probably why I didn't like the stripe, because it was just too stark. But I'm happy with this coloring, that's for sure. That's exactly the color I wanted to go for. And as I said, the coloring was stippled on. I went from a dark gray to a light gray. And then the final stippling was of a white mixed with a little bit of the Westport gray. And then when that was all said and done, and we got the coloring on him, I went back over him with a strong tone ink to bring out all these really super cool skin textures on his feet, legs, chest. Now him, I didn't, her I put a white belly on, white throat. Him I just kept monotone. I didn't do that with him. So that's how we did him. And then his claws I did differently than her. Hers are more of the what color is this? It's coffee. Oh, autumn brown. Sorry, I thought it was coffee brown. It's autumn brown. I did hers in autumn brown. Her claws on her feet and hands, and then I went over that brown with strong tone ink. On blue here, I did his claws in charcoal, and I went over the claws both on his feet and hands with a gray wash, because I didn't want his claws to be the same as hers, so I wanted the two to be a little bit different. The base, you already know about, you've seen it before. The switch, I was going to add an external push button momentary switch, but I just, with everything going on with my health, I just didn't have time to sit down and get a hold of Jerry and wait for switches, so I just used the switch that came with the sound card. So to activate it, you just use a toothpick and push on the switch. Sorry about that, we had our batteries die in the camera, but that's pretty much it. Just a super kit. I would, as I said before, I would highly recommend this kit. It's $10 around. You can pick them up for, and I got another, I don't know, $10-12 into it for the display base, and it's pretty cool.